Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a bit of maybe a more relaxing practice. We're going to use props. So we're going to use a block. We're going to open up the front of our hips with the block. We're going to use a strap. We're going to stretch out our hamstrings with the strap. And we're going to use a pillow to support us as we come into a twist, as well as opening up a side bend for our body, and a forward fold. So I'm going to use a pillow. You could use a bolster. I have a bolster here, but I'm going to demonstrate with a pillow. But if you have a bolster, feel free to use that. So I hope you'll join me. We're going to start lying on our backs and keep your props within arm's distance. Come onto your backs. Have a block and a strap within arm's reach. So we're going to lie onto our backs. And normally I like to place a headrest behind my head, but just for the beginning, I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to take the block. My knees are bent. Draw the belly in. Gently lift the buttocks up. Slide the block underneath the buttocks, underneath the sacrum, making sure it's not on the curve of your low back. And from here, I'm going to straighten out my left leg. So I'm going to extend it out. I can start by flexing the foot, and then I'm just going to let it relax. So notice how you feel. You're getting a deeper stretch for the front of the hips here. And if it doesn't feel like enough of a stretch, you can always turn the block to its higher height, not the highest, but a higher height, and stretch out and see how that feels. But we are also going to pull our right leg in, so that might stretch things out a little bit more. So you decide what works best for you. You experiment, making sure it's not painful, not uncomfortable, and if it is, you don't need to use the block. You'll still get a stretch for the front of the hip, it just won't be as intense, and that's okay. So we can keep this right foot on the mat with our belly gently drawn in. We could lift the right foot up. I like to just place my hands behind the thigh and gently pull that right leg in. So again, if you get to this position and you're like, no, I'm not feeling enough sensation, come out, turn that block up to a higher height. Or if you turned it up to the higher height and want to pull your knee in, you think, now that's too much, too intense, or too uncomfortable, then come to the lower height. And we're just going to breathe. Perhaps with every exhalation, you think of pulling your right leg just a little bit closer. But we do want to try and soften, try and relax. Focus on the breath. Maybe you just want to count your breath, inhaling and exhaling for a count of 5, perhaps, or whatever number works better for you. One more big breath in. If you like, you can sigh it out. And then you're going to release, lower that right foot down, bend the left knee. And just begin by stretching the right leg out, maybe flexing the foot, and then let it relax. And you might choose to hold here. You might have to adjust the block a little bit to make it more comfortable. No pressure into the low back. And then if you choose to lift your left foot up or wrap your hands around the left thigh, and we're gently pulling it in, inhaling to expand our breath, and exhale, maybe pull the leg in just a little bit more. Taking one more big inhale. And maybe sighing it out. And then we're going to lower that left foot down, bend the right knee, belly is in, lift up the buttocks, remove the block, gently place it off to the side. And if you like using headrests, you can place that under your head. We're now going to reach for our strap, drawing the belly in. We're going to wrap the strap around the right foot and extend the leg up. So heel up, toes towards you. Try and allow your shoulders and your body to relax, even with the belly drawn in. Heel up, toes towards you. Breathing, finding softness, just stretching out the back of the leg. Allowing the strap to come in the right hand. Belly's in, we can let the right leg come out to the right and also try and draw it up towards you. And then you want to anchor the left hip down, so you be conscious of that, or you can allow the left knee to drop out to the left and that'll help keep it level, your pelvis stays level. As long as that feels comfortable to you. And then bring everything back up through center. Grab the strap in the left hand, extend the right arm out. Straighten out the left leg. Belly's in, and we're just going to cross. Take your time as you cross the leg over. And you might get to a point and you just think, oh, I want to hold here and stretch. Or you might very slowly cross all the way over into a twist, keeping both shoulders on the mat, maybe looking over your right shoulder. And trying to pull the leg up as high as you can as well as twisting it. Draw the belly in as we bring everything back up through center. We're going to lift the left foot up, place it in the strap, and lower the right foot down. So heel up, toes towards you, stretch out, soften where you can. So soften the shoulders, soften the face. Grabbing the strap in the left hand now. Left leg comes out to the left. Maybe the right knee comes out to the right, or just anchor that right hip down. And pull that left leg up as well as out to the side. Slowly bring everything up through center, switching hands, extend the left arm out, stretch the right leg out. Take your time, belly's gently in, cross the leg over any amount. You could pause, or you could just go slowly over into your twist, keeping that left shoulder on the mat, maybe looking over the left shoulder. And bring your head to center, belly's in, bring everything back up through center. Release the strap, lower the foot down, bending both knees. You can move the strap off to the side. So now you want to have maybe your pillow close by or a bolster close by, so you can get that. And we're going to roll. So I'm going to roll over to my left side to begin. On my left side, stacking my knees on top of each other. And then I'm going to take my top knee, my right knee, and just tuck it behind the left knee. And then I'm going to come up onto my hands. So I'm going to come up onto my hands and I'm going to bring my pillow lengthwise, or use your bolster. I have a bolster, but I'll demonstrate with a pillow. And we're just going to turn. So we're getting this twist, turn, and then we're just going to fold over our pillow, maybe hug the pillow. Because I have glasses, I'm going to take them off. I'm going to turn my head in the same direction as my knees. That's more restorative. If your neck is okay to turn and look the other way, and you can still relax, let's go right ahead. Otherwise, just face the same direction. And surrender. And just focus on your breath. So the twist might be just a little bit more subtle.
with the prop, but that's okay. There's still the benefits of the twist. And then when we get to relax into it, completely relax your muscles, close your eyes, focus on your breath. You can count it. You could repeat a mantra. Maybe you just want to say to yourself on the inhale, I am. On the exhale, maybe it's relaxed or whatever comes to your mind. Let's take a nice big inhale and sigh it out. And then slowly we're going to come up. Before we do the other side though, we're going to go into a bit of a side bend. So stack your knees on top of each other. You're going to take your pillow, your bolster, whatever you're using, and you're going to do it widthwise. Now, for me, my pillow, I sink into it too much. I'm actually going to fold my pillow in half. And I'm going to bring it right up towards my hips. So my knees are stacked, and I'm going to drape the side of my body over. Get your shoulder to come down. I have my little pillow. I'm going to place it in between my head and my arm. If you don't have that, just fold your arm, cradle your head in your hand. And then you could stay like this. You're getting a little bit of a stretch here. You could take your top leg, your right leg, and just stretch it out and then let it relax. I'm going to bring my left foot in and rest my knee onto my foot. You could also place a block there. And then I'm going to choose to lift my right arm up, stretch it alongside my ear, and just rest. So getting this, so we're lifting up, so getting a nice stretch. Stretch out the right side here of the body. If you have a bolster, it might be a little bit thicker, a little bit denser. That might work a little better. You experiment. And again, then we just relax here, close your eyes, focus on your breath. Whether you like to just count your breath to stay focused, whether you like to repeat a mantra of your choosing, or sometimes you just keep your awareness on the breath. That's enough. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice if you're gripping, trying to hold on to something, try and relax. So prop yourself up so you can relax. And we're just going to take one more nice big inhale. Sigh it out. And you're going to lower your arm down. You're going to stack your knees. Belly's gently drawn in. Press your hand into the mat so we can lift ourselves up. And then we will go to the other side. So lengthen out your pillow, your prop. We're going to turn so we're facing the other way. So first stacking your knees one on top of each other, bringing the pillow right up towards your hip. And then take your top knee and tuck it behind the bottom knee. We're going to turn. So we're facing the pillow. And you can do this without a prop, right? You don't need the prop. The prop is going to make it a little bit more comfortable for us today. And then we're going to lower down onto those forms, maybe hugging the pillow, turning your head in the same direction or the opposite direction of your knees, whatever works best for you right now. And just try and soften and focus on that breath. Repeat a mantra, whatever works. Maybe you just want to repeat one word, relax, or surrender, or maybe it's peace. Taking one more inhale, sigh it out. And then just bellies gently drawn in. We press ourselves up. We're going to take the pillow now widthwise, or fold your pillow if you're like me. Keep it right close to those hips still. Stack your knees one on top of each other to begin, and then drape the side of your body over. Cradle your head with your hand or prop something up. And then you might choose to straighten out that left leg, the top leg. I'm going to just bring my foot in so that my knee can rest on something. And then you might extend your left arm up and relax. Or again, you could grab that block, place it down so your leg doesn't dangle. So just stretching out, relaxing, and breathing. And taking a nice big inhale and sigh it out. And you're going to lower that arm down. You're going to bend that knee in. We're going to slowly bring ourselves up. We're going to have a seat. And we're just going to end with our tortoise pose. So soles of the feet come together. You're going to bring them out in front of you. And if you like, you're going to use the prop. You obviously don't have to, but it's nice to maybe round over. We're being more relaxed, more restorative. So we're just going to round the spine over, use the prop, rest your head, stack your arms. Maybe you prefer blocked to rest your head on. So we get that roundness and a release for the low back and maybe in through the hips too, the buttocks. Perhaps you're breathing up and down your spine this time, focusing there. As the breath, you inhale, maybe the breath rises up the spine. As you exhale, maybe it travels down the spine, or maybe the reverse works better for you. And just noticing the low back, how it feels. And just soften. You might find as we've held this pose, maybe you can remove some props. Maybe you don't need the block. Maybe your head rests now onto your pillow. We'll take one more big inhale. Sigh it out. And then slowly make our way up. Maybe just roll those shoulders back.
So that was our yoga bite for today, and I hope you've enjoyed the practice. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a great day.